That's a bike lane. They expect people to bike on this highway. It is not safe. People are texting, eating, and crocheting while they're driving. So if you're driving your bike, make sure you have a helmet. Side view mirror, so you can see the cars coming up from behind you, so you can jump onto the sidewalk if you have to. One of the great things I love about Florida is you can come to the bay. This is Charlotte Harbor. Actually, I keep saying bay. Charlotte Harbor. In Sarasota, it's up Sarasota Bay. And you got the Gulf of Mexico. And you go fishing, swimming, boating, scuba diving, snorkeling. There isn't anything that you can't do. Here's the traffic. That's going to be like this for the next year and a half. They are building our town up like crazy. Between 2005 and 2008, it built up really quickly. Well, quickly and stopped suddenly. So they got as far as building a Walmart and a Lowe's and a Home Depot and I'm not sure what else. Of course, there were some older stores like Ace Hardware and some of the older stores. Northport is in Sarasota County in southwest Florida, and I have found from my own experience, maybe this is not factual, you would have to check like the internet, but I have found that southwest Florida, or at least the western Florida, is more affordable than the east coast. I think because it's not as populated. Now Northport is not as close to the beach as I would like, but it does have its pros because it is more affordable. The closer you get to the water, the more expensive it is. And Northport is between two highways, Route 41, I-75. So you could easily jump onto the highway to get to Sarasota. Now, of course, if you have a lot of money, you can live in Sarasota, but the con of that is the traffic is even extra bad during the winter. That's when the tourists are here. And I know some people complain about tourists, but we love our tourists because Florida's economy needs to have the northerners come down here for the winter because summer business is very slow. And I don't think businesses could stay in business without our tourists. When we moved here in 2011, it was the bottom, about the bottom of the market. And houses were going for nothing. I'm going to show you a few houses on the way home. They were going for like $30,000, $40,000. I couldn't believe it. This is a huge Kia dealership. These homes in our town have increased by three times the value. So these houses that you see here were about $25,000 to $35,000. They're very small block homes, but they're perfect for retired people, for single people. Now these homes are going for $75,000, $85,000. There was a lot of foreclosed homes here, and there still are, but they were taken up by investors or people who just want to move down here. I do think that the values will continue to rise because the town itself is only just still beginning as far as the build-up goes. I should be a realtor or a representative for the city of Northport, Florida. But we really do love it here. Now these, like I said, are smaller homes. Tomorrow's garbage, that's why you see garbage on the street. It's not normally like that. Now Now, the one thing about coming down here, if you did want to move down here, is the rent is going through the roof because there's not enough places to rent. That place in front of us is a senior place. The church used to own it. I don't think they own it anymore. But really, the rent has gone through the roof. So if you're able to purchase a small home down here, I would recommend that, because rent will keep increasing because of the popularity of the town. As it increases, the house value will increase. Now, the homes you just looked at are older homes. They were built in the 50s, 60s, early 70s. And the more you go north here, the newer the houses are. I like these homes. They're mostly block because of the hurricane. There's no basements in Florida as far as I know. The water table is high, so you can't really have a basement down here. And there's not usually a second floor, again, because of hurricanes. They can get wiped away. And if you watch the tornado aftermath, you saw that house, the second story, how it was ripped off when that tornado came through. I would highly recommend that you get a pool if you can afford it. Get a house with a pool. It gets hot down here, and it's so nice to be able to go out in the backyard. You pull in, they're like $45,000 with a cage, and you have to get a cage if you live down here, because you have snakes and alligators and all kinds of animals and snakes. Nor do I recommend having an above ground pool. All you need is one of those strong summer storms to come through, and it'll rip your pool right down. So there's a little view of our town and what I think about living down here. If you like the heat, you like the warmth, I think you would like it here. And it's still affordable compared to other places in the country. We homeschooled, so we didn't have to worry about the schools, but they are newer schools. They look nice. Just like in any high school or grade school, you're going to have problems. I hope you enjoyed our trip with us today. Thanks for watching.